box is coming. Yeah, I can't stand it. No, I can't jump around because I have one artificial knee and one not so good knee. How is everybody doing out there? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Okay, breathe, Martha. Okay, I just spoke to Jacob, the superhero FedEx guy. And he is about 10 minutes away. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes, we are having a little party here waiting for Jacob to come with our box. Oh, I just can't stand it. Okay, so we'll start with a couple little things while we're waiting. First of all, my room is so clean. It has never, ever been this clean before. Got the invitation. Thank you so much, Anna Griffin. That is awfully fancy. Yes, well, you guys have seen my address before. It's nothing hiding there. Okay, gorgeousness. What do you think of the gatefold vellum? The gatefold vellum. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me apologize. I'm a little excited. Woo! And this isn't even the Crop at Home 5 box. You guys, I don't know what I'm going to do with the Crop at Home 5 box. I am so excited for this event. Can I say to end so that I can purchase the Crop at Home 5 event that's coming May 2025? Anyway, okay, so gorgeousness here. Absolutely gorgeousness, okay? And look at how much name tag. Hello, Yvonne. How are you? I am thinking a beautiful dress. You know, it's the year of fashion, so I'm thinking a dress. Hello, La Francis. How are you? I am waiting for Jacob, the FedEx superhero, to come. He said about 10 minutes, just a couple of minutes ago. So we're going to go outside, and I'm going to apologize because the phone is going to be jumping and not. And while we do that, I'm going to take the phone off the stand, and I'm going to show you how I have myself set up. If I can contain myself from so much excitement, I do want to show you how I have things set up. First of all, desk as clean as possible. All the clutter that I don't need is gone. I have my board here for the dies that I will be using to pre-cut, and this one also has a magnet. It's just a box that I covered with vinyl. I will be doing this to pre-cut, but this will probably be off my desk when it's time to actually crop, right? When it's time to actually do the class. But I do have them right there in front on my desk. I have a space for my glue. Hello, Mabel, how are you? And I have a cutter, and that's probably enough for my desk. I have downsized my loveliness to this little spinner here that I think is supposed to be for cosmetic stuff. I have glue, I have pokey tools, little scrubber, my new favorite cheapy scissors from Fiskars that are so nice. And that's what this is, okay? And then I do have my lovely toolbox that you see here with everything that I need nearby. And if I put it a little bit further down, you can see, okay? So it is on a little rolling machine that I think, rolling tote that I want to say came from like TJ Maxx. It was dented or broken or something. And I have maybe the cosmetic department, bathroom stuff. And underneath here, I have all of my favorites, okay? This will be right here next to my desk so that you can see things. My favorite pop-up dots, my favorite ribbon. So I don't have to go all over the place to find stuff. I can find it pretty easily in that space. And I have downsized what I want to use, okay? So that is kind of where I'm at with that situation. And then I'm going to try to move my camera to this corner to show you my origami. I don't know if we'll be able to see it. Origami-ness. Okay, so this is, if I move it this way. Okay, so this is my origami class schedule thingy. Okay, let me bring it up so you can see the very top. It's not the easiest. And you know, oh, he's here. He's here. Dad, frish-necked, I need your help, please. I don't know if you guys can see. FedEx guy is here. Yay! Jacob, how are you? You're on live with all my girlfriends. Yay! So I made a little sign there that says, thank you, Jacob, FedEx guy, hero.
Oh man, awesome.
Yes.
Like
and my sweet husband. It's really heavy. I'm so sorry. I'm videotaping so you guys can see. You have to do it this way, honey. I'm sorry. Jacob, I have.
You got it? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
I have presents here for
you.
You're
awesome.
Daughter.
Thank you.
I missed her birthday.
You're fine.
And a little trick or treat. Did you get us? Yay! Thank you so much. Okay, Jacob.
Yes,
thank you.
Have a
I'll
good
see you
day.
later. Let's take it inside. 22 pounds, I think this baby is, frish-necked.
Let me help you, Mom.
No, you're sick. I need to be carrying 22 pounds. Yes, it's perfect. Thank you so much. Okay. So we got that live and in picture. So Jacob is really sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting him for just a mini second. He is the bestest of the bestest. I call him my FedEx superhero. And Hixie over here wants to get in with the party. Hicks, can you say hi to my girlfriends and guy friends? He's my gorgeous little German Shepherd. Okay, let's start with what I was telling you. Here is my, that was fun. Okay, here is my rolling origami cart. Okay, so what I have here is, let me see if I'll roll it closer so we can look at the top. Eyelet cards, class 1. That's what I have on my little thing. I plan to put my stuff right into that section. I have here from Crop at Home 4, guess what? Grab that eyelet thing for the love of everything scrappy, okay? Grab that baby because you know we're going to want to do something with that, okay? So that is going in there. And the other one that I absolutely love is the wildflower. I can't stand how much I love that. So that, I know it's different, but that's my eyelet class 1. Class 2 is festive tags. And you know you need to have all the kind of little bitty stuff, okay? So in here I have just stuff that I saw that I might need, okay? Class 3, creative calendar. Yes, I went and grabbed my paper that was from Crop at Home 4 that is all of Faded Rose. And then everything that is Faded Rose like, okay? Stuff that I had extra, you know, from Crop at Home 4, that was my little extra stash, okay? That is where it's going. And then let me move it back so you can see. Class 4 is the stylish hats, okay? And I was thinking that those stylish hats might need a little friend, and I thought the dress. What do you think? The dress, okay? So I kind of just put that there because I thought we might need to do it. So you get it. I'm working on this. You can see that my little stuff is organized on my origami. And this is going to stand right here next to my plates, cutting tools. I have already done the super clean stuff that you do. You boil water and then you put this stuff in between cookie sheets and all that kind of lovely stuff. And I already have my magnet pads. Woo! Hello, Kelly. How are you? You forgot to switch channels. Kelly. Okay, I already have them wrapped up. So those are ready to go. And I have them also, all of this kind of, I think this is a totally Tiffany cart. And I don't think you can see it that far away because, let's see if we can aim down. Okay. This one is a totally Tiffany cart. And I have my lovely impress here, okay? And all the plates next to each other. Yeah, I know it's on backwards, but it's okay. And I have more extra plates underneath, and that loveliness sits right there, okay? Now, I know that we are not going to be able to, well, the class doesn't have, or the box doesn't have any Francesca, but I have some Francesca stuff left over from whatever we had, and so I have her in there, and so I have that nearby, okay? That's kind of my nearby space. I know I'm cutting myself off. I'm sorry, guys, ladies, gentlemen. And then let me show you the other thing that I was thinking I might need to have access to, and that is that little space right there. That is Phoebe, Virginia, and more of, what do we call her? Faded Rose. So I kind of did that on purpose. I put it nearby so I know where it's at. And when we're prepping, right now we're just unboxing, but when it's actually time to cut, I don't know if I'm going to use any of this beautiful paper. I know. I might use all of Eloise. No, sorry, it's not Eloise. Annalise. Because Annalise, I have like 5 stuff, and so 5 packets of it, so I might use Annalise. So yes, so further ado, we are going to open up this baby, and it's huge. I think I'm going to put her on my chair. It might be easier, right? Yes. Let's see. Hello, Donna Baker, how are you? Clean your plates. Yes, there is a instructions, very well put together video on how to clean your plates. It is from the beautiful lady, Jennifer McGuire, and she tells you what to do. Be extremely careful and all that wonderful stuff, because she's home. Okay, we'll put the trash somewhere. So, it works. It is, she talks to you about chemistry, and it works. It works, yes? Okay, we're bringing her down. I'm thinking that this must be box number 1. Do you think that they're in order? Okay, so my big thing is, I know we've already seen, I went and saw more of the loveliness that was going on. And so I kind of want to tell you just, yes, we can look at it. Oh, let me make sure that that little camera is in. I'm sorry, I apologize. Make sure that there's nothing sticking out. I'm sorry, I apologize. And I'm going to turn it because I think I'm upside down. There we go. Yeah, got my wrestles. Ah. Okay, party's over. I mean, party's just starting, but that part is over. And this part over here. Okay, I'm trying to stay semi-organized, okay, loves? You've seen this one. Look at this. Now, I will show you my Create 10 layout that I made last year when she told us it was going to be the class, while I open this one up. And I used some paper that I had left over that was from from Francesca. And Francesca in Bridgerton, does everybody or not know, know that Francesca is Phoebe's little sister. So I just think that's so appropriate. Look at this gorgeous paper. Oh, it looks so bright and beautiful compared to this one that's older. Very pretty. Okay, so I made that page last year. You can see that it is just a little fillet, and then a 1-inch, and then gold, and 2 different little layouts, 2 little different vellum pieces in between, just to add some more depth to the page, okay? So that's the one that I have to show. It was my inspiration for the entire time that we were waiting buttons with our name tag, in that I'm kind of putting it together slowly. Ooh, man, it is hot. Turn the fan on. Thank you so much again for coming out and hanging out with me. This video is a little bit on the long side, and I'm kind of go through here, and then we're going to break it down into classes once I start to, I think we should do it this way. Let's bring this one over here. Okay, so once I start to look at the directions, I want to cut all of this, and I'm probably going to use all of Annalise, because I love Annalise. Okay, when I was looking at unboxings, I wanted to see sizes. So I will tell you that this is 5 from edge to edge. That is right over the 5. So I would say you need 5 1/4 for paper and probably 5 1/2. I mean, it is beautiful. And then if I go, it's right at the 7. So the outside is a beautiful 5 by 7. Okay. And then we're going to get the beautiful Phoebe flowers in here. You're getting some Christmas, I don't know this name. Where's Angie? Angie knows flowers. And Anna, this is the other one. Yes. And this loveliness is Anna's daughter's, and I still have it in my house. Anna, you know it's just being stored here. Look at this gorgeous flower. Those are all Phoebes. That's why when I was, there it is. When I was looking at that, I said, we have to pull out Phoebe, because Phoebe is, it's just, yeah, how am I gonna, I'm gonna have to look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeousness, okay? And these are going to fit right on top of that 5. Like, that metal will barely be hanging out. I know that our paper's kind of embossed down or debossed up. That is going to be right on it. So this paper is 5 by 7. That was something that I wanted to see and hear happen when I was opening up, when I was watching unboxing. I wanted sizes because I had to wait a whole 24 hours. Thank you so much. I don't know the ladies' names. Crafty Class and Lori DIY. See, this to me is Phoebe. Is that not Phoebe? Does everybody think that's also Phoebe? Let me move my mouse, my laptop. I can't see the... Okay. Annette, super pretty. Thank you. Folks, enjoy Martha's unboxing. Congrats, Martha. I'll come back and watch more. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. So I think that is all Phoebe. And then when we go to the back, oh, music notes. That's pretty. Yeah, I think this is Phoebe. Eve Young would probably be able to tell me. Hello, Lily, Rose Lily, and Donna Baker and Susie. Oh, thank you so much. Susie, super impressed with your organized room for our Create. I laugh because it's not always like this, Susie. Okay, so here's this one. And then, of course, all the gorgeous foils, lots and lots of lace. And that is why I knew we were going to have eyelets. And I did buy a bunch of ribbon on Amazon when we did Corporate Home 4. These are all from Amazon. You have to go look at double satin. Okay, Donna McPherson, you're the one that told me. Remember, Donna? I see you. Hey, sweet lady, how are you, my love? I miss you like crazy. It was, what did we say, Donna? Double-sided. Oh, maybe I have the, no, I don't think I have them big, because, you know, we were swapping these. Aren't they gorgeous? So these match Phoebe, so I know they're going to match this, and that is why I had this hanging out. And no, this does not belong to Barbara. That is the name of the Totally Tiffany box. And I keep her in her box because maybe I want to buy more. Okay, so here's what we have there. Okay, very pretty. How am I going to convert this into scrapbooking? Because that's the plan. That's the craziness of this event, is that I do make a card or two, and I've given out cards. If you get a card from me, you know that I love you dearly, because I have a hard time giving up cards. And the proof is in the pudding, because you will see, I must have put it away. This is champagne gold. I'll stop. And then the red is just stunning. If you can get this red like this, then you can get the original Paris green. It just needs to be reformulated. I know it's coming. It's just, it's getting tweaked. Okay. Yes, we are going to use that die that goes to this, and let me grab it so we can look at it together. And if you don't have it, you need to go get the Crop at Home 4 order dies. Okay. And it has a shadow, and I'm seeing that the frame does not have a shadow. And excuse me, no booby show there, sorry. Okay, look, it fits like a glove, okay? There. It fits like a glove, babies. So yes, we are going to have a scrapbook page, and this is going to be our border, and we have a shadow. And you can always do a border with this. You just have to fussy cut around it. No big deal. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that is why I pulled this out, because I know my dies. I might have way too many for one person, but I do know my dies should when I see them. Okay, so that is this one. And Phoebe Flowers and Christmas. I have plenty of both. Okay. Now I heard a complaint that there's not very much paper in this. Paper to me is a consumable product, and my whole room is walls and walls of 12-inch deep date. I have 2 walls in this room that's 21 by 11, and I can easily put one wall 20 feet of solid paper of all kinds. So I'm not too mad about that. Big dies. And this one, yes, love that one. It looks like the birthday one from, I'm gonna have to get it out. It is the Christmas, and I will show you some of the dies that I was thinking needed to come in here. I just put it away, and it would be birthday party, birthday die. Maybe it's under Christmas. I use it a lot. I used it a lot for my tags last year. Okay, well, I'll find it and we will come back to that, because that was one that I wanted to do, and I'll show you. I have it right here in my little tag. The inside of this one right here. Okay, I missed the packs, and I won't leave again laughing out loud. Mabel, no. I'm just on the second pack. It's no big deal. So this one is the insert of last year's birthday class. Okay, and when I saw this, I thought that these two could go together, because I love these two, and I know you guys have the Christmas one that looks like an ornament, and I did cut those up and put them in with something. Let's see, where did I put them? Tags. Oh. Okay, I was at Eve Young's house a while ago, and she let me cut to my delight, and I was thinking of this one. Okay, this one and this one look, it's almost the same. Okay, so I was thinking this one also would work with that, and I do have that one. I have some dies that I have to start working on, and look at that. These all can be, okay, so I call these charms when you add it to what I'm calling a tag book. Hey, Wendy, how are you? First time participating. Oh, I'm so glad you're here with me. I'm not a scrapbooker. I lost your list. Happy birthday. You see, these are the insides to that. Anyway, love this. Goes with this. So when I start to organize my space, these little things will be with me because I need them in the, what did I have there? The box that says, my origami box is all ready to go. And why do I not have it on a table? Because I don't have table space. I don't have table space, and I said I do have 2 of those origamis that are, I guess they're about 4 feet tall. They're about my height. Okay, another one that I pulled out of one of my favorite is the Laurel dies, and this is something that I'm going to be doing a lot. Okay, I apologize. It's going to be a long one. Grab a glass of tea, a glass of wine, have a little party with us. Okay, this is the Laurel die set, and I love this for those tags again because why? Because they have that curve. Look, is that not so beautiful? Do you guys not see that? And you know we have snowflake ones, but look how gorgeous that would be right on top of that. Like it just makes a tag more delicious. More delicious, absolutely. Okay, so I have that on my side, and I don't always have all of my stuff on the beautiful mats. I would love to have thousands of dollars to buy all these magnet pads, but I don't. But I do have a little bit of change that I can buy heavy duty 4mm. You can go Amazon. 4mm thick Ziploc baggies. Okay, they're really thick. They're 4mm thick, according to them. I don't think that's 4mm, but whatever. And I put everything inside one of those baggies because then it keeps it nice and closed. And because my stuff travels a lot, and I might lose it. So, okay. Next one. For the love of everything holy. You know, the creative calendar. Butterflies. I just saw the I'm going back to the dies. I just saw all the butterflies. So Anna Griffin announced that we have butterflies. The year coming is the year of reflection, and butterflies are like a little cocoon that you start to improve yourself. And so I have a bunch of little butterflies already pre-cut. I will have that ready to go, and this will be in my little dash. Okay, so here's my desk, and you see right here's the window. Okay, you see there, and then right here is where I have my dies that I am kind of playing with. Right here, it's on the little edge of one of those things that holds on the desk. So that's kind of what I have there. Is where I kind of put my stuff at. Okay, back to this. The calendar. You guys know. I'm sorry. I don't really want to call you guys, and I apologize for that. That is not nice. Everybody is a gentleman or a lady. I'm going to practice the stamping. This is something. Hello, Anna. This is something I need to. I use those bags too. Perfect. So that they don't get lost. Hey, Joy, how are you, my love? Okay, butterflies, gorgeous. The little box that's supposed to be the stand. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with this one because I'm not going to use it for that. All of these are supposed to be flat because they go on the calendar as decoration, and then the calendar goes in this itty bitty little 1-inch wide thing. So you can't have all of these pop-up ones up like crazy if you're going to put them on your book in your pages. So I have already been kind of dreaming about this for a while, and this is the little sorry, it probably has that little sticky thing you take off. Yes, no, yeah, you see, you peel that little thing off and then you'll be able to see better. Okay, there's a tiny little skin on it. I went looking for, I am not, oh my goodness, my fingernails are so sad, and I am so sorry. everybody's fingernails when they do these videos are gorgeous, and I apologize for you for me looking like a hot mess on fingernails. I am a medical professional, therefore I cannot have, or I do not like to have fakey stuff on my nails. This is the paper, but we have faded rose paper. I have 2 stacks of it, and this is going to be paper that you use with, and this is the gold. Okay, 2005. This, I think, would make a fabulous, like if you guys have those little spirals and it can become a junk journal, you know? Does that make sense? Like a calendar. I don't want to say junk journal because this is not junky, but it could become a date calendar thing if you had it with spirals, right? And you get extra months. So I think that is just fabulous. I myself, I think, and let's look at the size of this, because again, when I was looking at the things, I wanted to know sizes. This is 7 by 7, so this is a 7 by 7 square, and it gives you the year for 2005. It gives you blank calendar spaces. Maybe we can do the 2004, the one that we just finished, or you know, I think so. When it comes to this, I will show you so that you can kind of get prepared with me. And let me pull my little thingy out. I am going to pull out my extra stuff that I have. And we are going to pull out everything that is faded rose. Okay. Here we have faded rose. And can you still see me? My what does it say? Stop something. As long as we can still see each other. Okay. And here is a pre-made, I'm sorry, I will turn the fan off if the fan is too much, but I was getting overly hot because I was excited. This is a pre-made Anna Griffin album that came with pre-made pages, but I want to use it for my calendar 2025. So what I will be doing, and I kind of looked at this already last night as a pre, I kind of said, let's see, which way does this one sit? I wanted this one to be my first page. Okay. And you guys tell me if this doesn't look like the most delicious scrapbook page you've ever seen. Tell me you can't turn that baby into an entire scrapbook. Yes. Okay. So let me pull my other one here that I have because, yes, my husband's probably watching me or listening to me. He's very sick. He's got a bad toothy. So these are the pages that came with this calendar, this scrapbook. They were pre-made. They're from, I think, maybe 2012. And I think that they would be just perfect, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna turn these babies into a gorgeous scrapbook. I can't wait. It's so exciting. It's creamy. Those colors kind of go with this. Yes, the it's not an exact match, but nobody's gonna know. And it's my scrapbook, and I can do it if I want to. So that is what I'm going to be doing with that class. I have my book here. I have 2 of them, and I'm going to turn it into the 2025 and maybe 2024. So we have 2 years that are exactly the same, but tell me that is not absolutely gorgeous with a little champagne gold trim. Wouldn't that be just gorgeous? Pamela Densmore and I, we are going to do this, right? Because this is just gorgeousness. And I don't know what this album was called, but it's a creamy kind of felt. It is the heritage bird right there. Okay, so I digress, right? Constantly moving along to the next event. Okay, so that was the creative calendar. And now we have the hat. The hat is just absolutely beautiful. I think when I look at this, I really wanted to make, because it is the year of fashion, I was hoping that next Saturday we are having a Zoom party, pre-game Create10 party. So my little part of the crop, we're having a crop, pre-gaming crop Create10, is a name tag. And I thought that a little dress name tag would be darling, right? We can put our name on here, what state we're from. But then I kept saying we should have, you know, I've done this before. We should have bigger letters and stuff. So that little dress wouldn't even hold my name, Martha. So then I was thinking this gorgeousness right here. This cute little hat would be perfect as a name tag. And then wouldn't it be so darling if we put the little buttons that we have around her little hat, right? All the buttons that we have on this piece, and we can use it as a name tag is what I'm thinking. So either a little dress die for next Saturday's crop. My thing, I think, is, I don't know what time, but I'm gonna either do a hat or a dress die type of name tag that where we can put all our little pins on, and I think that'll be really fun. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking about with this one. This is class 4, the stylish hat, and then I was looking at, do you guys have these? The mascara rose. Now, if you don't have the mascara rose and you have a steady hand, you can draw, outline a flower with a Sharpie. Practice first, but you know, if you want a mascara rose and you don't have them, make one. I will be practicing with this because I think this is really fun. We get to make a box, and I think this is fabulous because with this template you can make bigger or smaller sizes. Once you understand the template, then you can make more just like this. I am so happy that you guys are here with me. Please hang out. Give me a little love. Give me some hearts here. Leave me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And that is what I have here. And then tell me or not tell me, is this Virginia paper in a different color wheel tone? Because I was looking at this, and didn't we have this one in Virginia? Wasn't it like a ginkgo bow or a ginger flower or something? Am I the only one that's thinking that? Remember, it had a really pretty pink outline on it in Virginia. So I saw this one when I was seeing it. I think I saw like 20 times. Lori and Crafty Classy Crafter. It looked like Virginia to me. Or maybe not. Maybe it's my imagination. Not really a functional calendar. No, it's not a functional calendar. It's more to me like a memory calendar in my scrapbook. That's what it's going to be on my side of the world, or that creative calendar. Kind of, you know, like just the most, who was it? It's Donna Sue, in California. Let me think. Sue. No, Sue Holman's best friend in California. Remind me, I don't know the name. I can't remember the name. Okay, these are absolutely stunning. I think they would be a really fun thing to have for a mommy gift. You can make a little fan with 12 of these, and they can put a little picture of their kiddo. Does that make sense? In this little space. You know how they do 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, 18 months, 17 months. I have to do algebra to figure out what month, how old the child is. Okay, beautiful. Now, I love these little tassels, and I'm so glad that she is putting those in, because remember, I made my own tassel with just floss thread. What is this called? Embroidery thread. I'm trying to make sure I'm in the picture. Last year, but you can also buy them at Hobby Lobby, and I think that's what I copied. And let me find and see if I have the Hobby Lobby ones here close by. because I'm so uber organized. Not, but I did find them quite quickly. Okay, they are from Paper Studio and they're all different colors. And they come also in a delicious color of gold right here. But they're a little bit like not so soft, if that makes sense. You have to manipulate them a while to get them. And do I have any more of the gold ones? Yeah, I have these sets. So it looks a little bit more yellow gold compared to the ones that she gave us, are a little bit more of a brassy gold. But you can use both. There's no reason why you can't wear more than one bracelet. You know, sometimes you can wear 2 or 3 or 10. Yes. Okay, so those are those in here, and they come in all these gorgeous colors. Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be gorgeous for Day of the Dead, November 1st. You can make them in, you know, gorgeous Day of the Dead colors. And I don't know why I was thinking of that, because of all these gorgeous colors here. And purples and whatever colors you want to do. So here's that one. And let me put this one back because I'm uber organized. And if I mess it up, it'll never go back to where it was. And this one I kind of have left at the end. So if you're saying that I'm over organized, I'm kind of a little bit OCD when it comes to those things. You see right here, I have it on the end. So when I slide this into my IKEA Kalak that is for wine containers, this little thing slides in there. And then I can see what it is without sliding. It has that little bunting there at the end. Okay, so that was... I mean, I think that is perfect for little pictures, little snap pictures of a beautiful person in that little space. And again, I think that this is just gorgeous, gorgeousness. And am I correct, or is this is Phoebe to me? And, you know, pictures because, I mean, envelopes because we can mail them to somebody that you love. Okay. Oh, these are really nice. This is that extra heavy duty, what does she call it? Is it 3/6? Speaking of wine, I know. Do we need some or what, Pamela? You and I both need quite a bit of drama going on with the mamas. So this to me looks like the Phoebe palette. And I did just buy the Phoebe matte stuff. So Francesca is Phoebe's little sister. So I think it totally goes with the event that it should be Phoebe. But I sure do want Francesca to reappear somewhere in paper. Our hubbies are, yes, amen to that one. Okay, so this one is this beautiful Phoebe blue and champagne gold and then deliciousness gold. And I didn't show you that part when I was looking on my desk. I was trying to show you how absolutely clean I had my desk for this event. And now I will be just like, I'll show you, I'll be cutting something and I'll do one day of cutting of one class. But right here on the side, here's my mess. Here's my little, this is one of those old school file metal pieces that people used to have on their desks when they didn't work from home. And this is my favorite foil. So I have a big old monster pack of gold. This one is just a big pack of palette, perfect palette, 12 by 12. I love it because the back side is striated, okay? And it's stuff on the bottom of that. There we go. And then 2.0 Paris green is here because I love how it looks with this palette. The champagne gold and some silver. And then here I have my beautiful friend Donna McPherson made this for me. And I'm going to show you this probably when we get to Creative Calendar Day. This is a generic Misty. Let me bring it back over here. The generic Misty that helps you stamp. I got it on Amazon. And it is, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it sure does look good. It stays up. I think that was like the 2.0 of the Misty. It has 3 hinges, and I think it was like $20 to $30. So I'm gonna practice stamping and seeing if I can stamp or not with this, if it helps me stamp. I'm a horrible stamper. I need to practice my stamping. When I stamp, I try to make it not perfect, because it's not going to look perfect. So I have to drop that situation about it being perfect. So I will be probably using some of this stuff. This is the Griffin pocket. Let me show you. It was called the Perfect Planner Cutting Dies. And they look like this. And they have dates. And they have little outlines and dates. I thought they had months on it, but they don't. Okay, so I'll probably be using this in lieu of stamping because I know I'm a bad stamper. You probably have this kind of stuff. Now I have been practicing my calligraphy, thinking that maybe I would be brave enough to just use my own handwriting, which I'm all for. My people that ever watch my stuff should know that that is what Hot Miss Martha used to write like. I would love to have some stuff that my parents wrote on. So why not? It doesn't all have to be in a text. Okay, now we're getting into the second box. If I can bring it up. Don't you guys just love my little Jacob? He is such a doll. He I spoke to him last week, and I kind of prepped him and said that the box was coming. And I said, are you working on Saturday? It just says delivery for Saturday. And he says, yes, he is working. And so I was thrilled because, you know, he's my guy. Whoops. He's my guy. He does my stuff. Oh my God. Okay, so here is class number 6. And it is going to be the theatrical. And I think for this one, I need to do Annalise because I need to practice. I have a lot of Annalise paper and I absolutely love Annalise. So I'm going to have to use Annalise because she's beautiful. And I need to practice. And again, let's see how big this die is because this one was the one that I was looking at when my sweet YouTube friends, oh, my knee hurts. I've been running around too much. Crafty, classy, crafty. Somebody tell me her name. I left them a little message, but I haven't heard back. And then Lori that has a channel also. Okay, look at this deliciousness. This looks like heirloom lace. I know I'm not supposed to do it like that. Okay. I am interested in this loveliness, and I will bring my camera down so you can see how absolutely gorgeous she is. Sandra, love Annalise, right? I love Annalise, so I'm all for having Annalise in my life, and I might use all of it because I have a lot. You know, we got an extra mystery box from Annalise, and then I got one from Annie. Where's Annie? Did anybody message her? Okay, so this is smaller than 5x7, and I thought it was going to be bigger. So the other one that we're using is bigger. I didn't know that. I thought this was going to be smaller. I mean bigger. So this fits perfectly with a 1/4 inch around for the 5x7. So then this itself is 5x7, which that is nice to have a perfect 5x7. And you guys know, I've shown you before how to make this bigger. And this is a beautiful rose delicate. I can't wait to cut it. I'm trying to show you exactly what it looks like here. Let's see if you can see it. My light is acting funny, but look at that. Do you see that? I can't wait to cut them all up. So that goes in here. And oh my gosh, it has a bow on it. You know, this is the year of the bow according to fashion because everything coming out has a bow. I just ordered a sweatshirt with this monstrosity of a bow, and I just bought a house jacket for the house with a bow. Anyway, look at the very center one here. Tell me that's not a bow. That little edge. Doesn't that look like a bow? I can see that that is a bow right there. That is so absolutely stunning, beautiful. I cannot wait to see what gorgeous. And this one is another one. So to me, I get 2 date tags on there. And you know I love a date tag. I just saw that here hanging out with my stuff. Is it a calendar class? Yes. I saw it. Somebody was talking about it. And I'm not a liar. Look, I have this that is a paper that is very worn. And these are my favorite journal and date dies. I have them with me. They come from all different places. And I absolutely love them. And I use them all the time. They're just the right size for whatever little thing I need when it comes to scrapbooking. They're from other spaces, but for me, it's perfectly okay. And then the other little thing that I had here is we already looked at French fans. And I did want to let you know that I pulled out my 2 sets or 3 sets of dies. This one is called Feather Cut and Emboss. And then this one is Finely Feathered Dies. I think this was Create 6? No, 7 maybe, when we did the big monster thing. So that is important to be with the French fans for me anyway, because I think they're going to be gorgeous together. Just in case I need them. I feel like I can create with that in my life. Okay, so class 6, class 7, the absolutely stunning little book, and the little treat box that I'm going to turn into a little book. Because, you know, that's what I do. Because I don't think I'm going to give anybody a treat box. I love giving things away, but I usually go to cash. And so this little treat box, I think is going to be fun to figure out how to make a little book. I think this would be a perfect little gift for a little person to put all their little things in it. And like flashcards or something. I just think it would be gorgeous. And again, all of these gorgeous little, for me, journal date tags. This is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. It is so pretty. And you guys have all seen this one. And it comes with really heavy duty. Is it called 360? Wow, Martha, your mind has really been working overtime. Look, I've been worried, and when I'm worried, when I have stress in my life, I have to erase the stress, and so I say I dream of paper. So the more stress I have, Pamela, the more creative I get. So, yes. Oh my goodness, is this not the most beautiful pink Christmas paper? Look at that. Look at that. And then this one with the blue in here. That would be perfect with, this one is 2.0. Isn't that pretty? That would be perfect with 2.0. Not the original Paris green, but the, I'm sorry, I'm not in frame. I apologize. Yes, this would be perfect with 2.0. Yep. And it is single-sided because it is for your box, right? So these are going to be single-sided, but I was thinking that this should be made out of the Astrid, right? Astrid is super heavy-duty. We have her somewhere around here, and I think that would be gorgeous with that. I know it is you are seeing a opening of unboxing of things. But I'm unboxing my brain to you all about the ideas that I have of what I want to make with these kind of things. Because I don't think the same, that's it, just a sentence. I don't think the same. I don't think it's the same as what you think. My brain is on overload right now. Okay, I can't do that one yet. I'm going to move to this one. Class 9, the ornaments. Okay. I'm going to make this like really, really soon. And I will break it up into classes or ornament or whatever when we start making these. Because my brain, Cinderella parties for the dye of the shoe, I think that would be so much fun. A little Cinderella purse. Okay, my little godchild Eloisa is, I think she's become a purse guru, a purse blank blank, because I buy her a purse every time I go visit. And so she has a multitude of purses. She's building her purses. Now, mind you, they're not Hermes purses, but when I was there this last week for her mama's birthday, I gave her a Halloween jack-o'-lantern purse. Oh, it was so darling. I wish I had a picture of it. Oh, I do probably, of her playing with it. Anyway, this is absolutely all gorgeous Christmas inspired stuff, but I think that what I did with this one is Cinderella like. And I see that we have all of these gorgeous things here, but I think right this minute, everybody take their little shoe out and cut it out of acetate. Pamela Densmore, cut it out of acetate. Do you know how gorgeous that would be? Now, I don't know how we're gonna glue it because I don't know yet, because I haven't done it. That's where my brain was last night. You guys know that a while back I bought some acetate paper, scrapbook paper, and it's around here somewhere. And that's gonna be the first one that I cut. I'm gonna have to figure out how. And I also have Plano acetate paper. You can get it on Amazon. I bought it in a big monster roll, and I think we need to cut it and turn it into a Cinderella shoe. Yes, you can do that, Pamela. Thank you very much. And I need to see like a dozen of them next Saturday. Next Saturday we're doing a crop. I hope everybody joins me. The Zoom class is going to be, Zoom link is going to be in my Facebook page, Texana's page. It's going to be also on the, let me see, you need to invite me. Okay, so if you're from a different state, can you please invite me to your state group so that I can put the Zoom link to our party. Next Saturday is our fun party that we're going to do for Create10 fun stuff. We're going to be talking all kind of loveliness. Okay, next is the swag. Yes, okay, so I have heard it. I'm also not thrilled because I'm a 12 by 12 girl, and there is not a single sheet of 12 by 12 paper in here. Period. And I'm okay with it because I know how to make delicious borders from this material, okay? I know how to make it work. Like, is it Tim Gunn, Beth, that says that? Tim Gunn? Oh my God, a golden shoe? Okay, and I have some glitter. Or how about a real witch's little boot? And I think this is maybe this might be the food safe paper. And then this is all the foil. And this is the size. She is moving to this, hopefully not for crop at home, but to fit in our plates. So our plates here, let's move them this way. Our plates here, this is 8 by 12. And our plates fit this just perfectly, so it's pre-cut to make things easier for you. Yes, we all love the scrappy stuff that gets left over. We want the extra 4 inches, right? Am I 1, 2, 3, 4? Yes. So thank you very much for the pre-cut paper, but I want the other one. Yes, Candy. Yes, right? It's Tim Gunn. Make it work. I know how to make this work, so I will do that when it comes to... so for swag, that's what we have. Lots of ribbon, more hats, a little tiny bit of heavy-duty score tape, some stuff to make the ornaments. And when it comes to ornaments, I didn't open that up. see what the picture one looks like. If it's going to be something that I love, or have I said my husband is really sick? He's having a serious. Look at that. So this is a little pocket. Oh, I like that. That could be a tag, right? With our tag little mini book. I think that would be so darling. Yeah, it's kind of, it's reminding me of the little library book stuff. And let's pull this baby out. Very pretty. I think this would be lovely. I need to look at it and don't do what I do. Okay, I know I'm taking these babies off wrong. Don't do as I do. Do as I say, my mama said once to me. I'm so excited that my little box is here, and now I can start really getting crazy and cutting away. Now, you know, I'll probably just do a live. I just do not have time in my life right now to edit. And editing, if somebody's an editing genius, call me. Tell me something. Because it is so time consuming for me, and I do not have the time. So this little picture inside, if we were going to look at the picture, this little picture inside is 3 inches by 2. So if you want to get your little baby's face in here, it's going to be a 3 by 2 little picture. I'm sorry, I'm not showing you. A 3 by 2 little picture. And yes, my dress is from Amazon. And I picked it for the box because, yeah. So 3 by 2. Yes. So this little picture, and when I look at the die, I can see that it cuts the inside and it cuts the outside. You know how some of them don't cut the inside? So you can put a picture and use that to cut the picture. Very, very pretty. I can't wait to use it. Fabulous. And then this one, look at this. Let's look and see this one. Do it the way I'm supposed to do it. Okay. This one also has the little blade on the very edge. And so you can see that the edge here is going to be cutting. Do you know what I mean? Do you guys feel those things? And I apologize. I'm not in the screen, or am I blurry? If you were a teacher, can picture a classroom. Yes, that would be so perfect for classroom pictures. Wendy, I sit in a quiet reverence. I can't see. Queen Mom Kathy, I must admit I was a little disappointed. Yes, I understand about the 12 by 12. A moment of silence for missing the 12 by 12 cardstock from Create10. You know, I really wanted I really would have liked 2 little sheets of Francesca. 2 little sheets of Francesca would have been really, really nice. 3 and 2. 3 by 2 is this one again. So Francesca, we miss you. Maybe we can see you for Crop at Home 4. Maybe Franny will come back to visit us. So I can see how this would be an overlap. Do you see that? Oh, yes, you do. Because more is more and more is better. So you can see that that would go right on top of that. I love that. And I can't get over how gorgeous this little thing right here is. This is just stunning. And again, another date tags and little star. This one also for a perfect little journal. This inside of this itself can also be a journaling little tag. So all of these new things are going to have to go into my little stash of favorite journals. And then I'm going to have to figure out how to find their pieces to the ones that I'm using, because I want the new stuff. Okay. For further ado, my absolute favorite. I'm not even going to say anything. The corset. First of all, I want to let you know that I met a lovely lady, and it's Sue Holman's bestie from California, or is she in New York? Sue, you'll have to get with me and let me know, because I want to cut as many of these out. So Sue, your bestie, was talking to me during a Zoom crop, and she wants to make a bunch of these for the breast awareness gift shop at the hospital. So I'm asking everybody to send extra ones for her. Just cut all of your paper and send her just a flat kit. I think that would be so much fun to do that. Okay, so I have all these ribbons here. This looks like that. Oh, Donna McPherson, this looks like that ribbon that you're fascinated with. Obsessed, can I say obsessed? It's that T one that you crinkle up and dye and it looks beautiful. Yes, okay, and then the ferns, yes, the ferns are also in my stash of favorites. And I have a whole stash of favorites, I kind of mentioned that. And I will find them here. And they're so much my favorites that I have them set apart from their sets. First of all, this is one of my favorites, and I can see that this is this kind of sort of the same already pre-cut in a delicious color of Phoebe. And tell me or tell me not that the Phoebe will go absolutely perfect with 2.0 Paris green. So you see, those are those ferns. They're pre-cut in a gorgeous vellum color. Thank you very much. I appreciate that they're already cut, and this is a set that I love, and I love these ferns so much that, yeah, you might think I'm a little obsessed. I have 2 sets because when I start cutting them, I want to cut 100 because when I want them, I want them. Right? I think that she, the breast cancer hospital, what is she, gift shop. So the gift shop is going to have a, you know, like what do they have like right now? Those little holiday crafting parties, shows, sales. And so this is going to go with this. So she is making a bunch of these and wants to make the books. So I figured I'd just send them to her flat, and I can cut them up like crazy and send them to her flat. Sue Holman, you need to give me your friend's name because I don't remember. I kind of sort of remember her name, but I don't know for sure. And so she wanted to make them for her gift shop. And she is not doing Create10. So that is why I wanted to make a bunch of them for her. This looks to me like Phoebe, or am I crazy? Okay, so first of all, the gold is right here. And before I close up this wonderfulness, it's double-sided. You know, it's double-sided. Okay, it's in the perfect palette, and it's double-sided. Gorgeous. Okay, and I'll contact Sue Holman and ask. Before I close up, where am I? It is almost 3 o'clock, and we have been going since, was it 2? Did we start at 2? I think we started a little bit early because Jacob got here earlier. Look at that. Okay, so I was thinking that this was going to be a bigger piece, but I guess not. So I am going to cut this right this minute so we can see how absolutely deliciously gorgeous it is. And then if you don't, this is the end. We've already seen all 9 classes. And why is it called origami? What did I miss? Did I miss origami? Oh, because it's folded. It's not, you know what I was thinking of origami? I am such a dingbat. Let me look. I was thinking of that other thing. I was thinking of kirigami. I am such a dingbat. So, yeah, my brain is on fire. I was thinking it was like the kirigamis, but it's origami, the folding of stuff to make beautiful things. Okay, so that's why I'm thinking, wait a minute, where's I'm missing the kirigami part of it. But, okay. So now on the side, I have a stash, and I'll show you my beautiful Annalise stash, and I have her in my Annalise box. Okay, here's my Annalise box, and I have another one of those metal file-y things that go to people who used to work from home or from work. And here is this little piece, and so I'm gonna make it into some kind of gorgeousness. And you know, I think we need to make her out of this gorgeous paper. I think so. So this is what I have right here, and I have it on the floor. Why? Again, because on the table, I do not have any room on my table. My table is a dining room set from 1970 that belonged to my mother, so it's very, very dear to me, but it's not necessarily scrapbook friendly for the space that I'm working with. But I wanted to let you know that all of the stuff is already out. I've shown you it all, so you need to go and do stuff. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it so much, okay? Thank you for hanging out with me. And let me see, am I upside down now? Yes, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting the corset right this minute. But if you need to go, everything has already been out. I've already shown it to you. I am dying to cut this corset. So that is what I'm gonna do right this minute. Waterfall with feathers. Yes, Donna McPherson. Yes, hanging out a little bit longer with me so that I can see this. Thank you so much, Pamela. And everything's already done, and I'm just gonna cut, and I'm gonna show you what I have cut out, and I'll show you what I have planned real quickly. So happy. Susie and Kelly, I thank you so much. I'm gonna bring this down now so that we can start cutting. And that way, I kind of just wanted to say thank you. And a million times for you guys hanging out with me. Okay, big monster plates, is that how this goes? Or can it be the smaller plates? There's no way that can go in the small one. It does? Okay. I would say that it is not, it kind of cuts right into that little spot. Thank you. It looks much better on this one, so we're gonna go with the big one. It needs to be the big one. Okay, so I have done my stuff here with the big monster, and I need to cut this into an 8. Why do I need to cut this into an 8? Because the magnet, the insert is only an 8, and you can even go smaller. Let's get the ruler out. I can go 7 is really tight, so we can go 7.5. And I am back to my Martha Stewart because, gosh, that other one is kind of like really big for me, the Tim Holtz one. And I've noticed that the Tim Holtz one, I'm constantly changing the needles cutting tool on it. And so there you go. That's what I have. And am I looking at the bottom? I want to make sure this is going in the right direction. If I look at the white and the green on that side. Okay, and then the cutting blade of this goes down. I absolutely love Annalise. I think it's one of the most beautiful of all. And it just calls to your name, my name. And okay, so this is a little plastic that is the bag that comes with, what do we call them before? Bed in a bag. Those little plastic things that come with that, and then you cut them up into the size that you need. And there you go. So let's think, what color do we use for this one? I am thinking that we need to cut it in a foil because it is so absolutely gorgeous. And I'm thinking we should go with champagne. It is our very first cut, so why not? Look how absolutely adorable, cute she is. Oh, that is so cute. I'm thinking champagne because it kind of has that pink tone to it. I guess we do have rose also to do, but I like the champagne, or maybe not. I don't know. That kind of looks so blah. I think we're gonna have to go to the rose gold. I do have rose gold because how could we not have rose gold? So the rose gold has a little bit more of a tint that has kind of a pinky or should we call it an orange tint to it? So you can tell the difference of it. Okay, so we'll put this one down. This one I just happen to have a cut on it already. And then we have our loveliness here, and it is made to lift this back part up away from your dies. Bending not the die, but the paper. And yes, all of these have to go on magnets, but a friend of mine doesn't do them all on magnets. And so I'm thinking maybe we don't have to do them all on magnets. She doesn't do them all on magnets. You know, they just get heavier and heavier and heavier. And if you have them in Ziploc baggies in some kind of way, then do you have to have them in magnets? I know, I'm being funny about how I'm positioning this stuff. Let's just go for it. I'm trying to leave big pieces out. You know, no. I think I like it this way. And let's go for it. Now, what I have in my mind may not work because it might be smaller, bigger than what I was expecting, but maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Is my impress making funny noises? Maybe. Oh, look at all that embossing it did. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I need more space. So I'm going to put this together. We're doing this together here, and then I'm going to turn around and clean my room and go feed my sick husband. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It's pretty. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, it's pretty. I'm being silly. I'm sorry. I am beyond thrilled, happy. This is so much happiness. Donna, help me. You know that I am, I don't know, I'm getting dehydrated. I am. Somebody find the, what was it called? Bubbly? The bubbles, the tickles and bubbles, or the bubbles and tickles? Yes. Somebody find me some bubbles and tickles. Because if you think I'm this crazy now, imagine me on bubbles and tickles. Okay, so let's move this over to the side. Because I'm sure we have to make extra for the back, right? Another one of these for the back, maybe? Because we're not looking at the instructions, we're just going for it. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. So somebody once told me that you should measure twice and cut once. They were smart. Look how pretty that is. That is just lovely. Look at how pretty this is. Okay, so this is her waist. That is going to be the thickest that you can do. That would be 4 inches with the outline 4.5. So if we are going to turn this into a little accordion book, then 4.5 needs to be her smallest in the waistline so that she is not, you can't see the stuff behind her, right? I think that's correct. And I would say that this needs to be popped up because, so you can thread it. And yes, you probably need to thread it before you do anything to it. Let's see, I think this one maybe, because it's pinky pinky. Oh, is this not so fun? Thank you so much, Donna McPherson, for this gorgeous ribbon. And wasn't there a secret to this, like twice, maybe, and then you're good? I don't know. Okay. So I am going to thread it. We're going to go under, over. What do you guys have planned for today? So there's a football game after dinner, and after the football game, I think we need to practice our Zoom. There's a couple of people that are a little bit afraid of Zooming, so maybe we can practice Zoom. There's football tonight. It's big Texas-Georgia game, and then there's a game tomorrow also. So somewhere we need to start practicing for Zoom. If you're nervous, if you come and join my group, Martha's Paper Crafting on Facebook, and that is where I put my Zoom links. They are free. Just come and hang out. We don't do like classes or do anything fancy. We're just hanging out and talking and getting to know each other. But you do need to have a camera. I need to be able to see your sweet little face, because that for us is the safety part of, I need to be able to see you. You know, we're in this small community of crafters where we trust each other and love on each other, but I need to make sure that that's who you are also. And to me, that's the easiest way for me to be able to make sure, right or not. If you have a different way of doing it, then go for it. But you guys see me all day long. I'm a hot mess, and so there's no reason why you can't let me see you. And we go from there. So today or tomorrow, come join the Martha's Paper Crafting, and I put Zoom links on there because it is now time to start playing, practicing. Look at how pretty that's going to be. I don't think it has to be in absolute perfection. We're going to tweak it when it gets there. You know, make sure your ribbon is folded just perfect. I need to go get a manicure before I play with this ribbon because I can feel my nasty, ugly cuticles grabbing onto this beautiful, delicious ribbon. I have not been able to look up, guys. If you can see me, you can see me okay? Okay. Oh, I love how that's 2 little X's and 1 little X at the bottom and at the top, and then we'll just go straight up from here. Donna Baker, how are you? 5 p.m. mass, then pick dinner. So it'll be late. The Zooms in my world are a little bit late, Donna, because so go to mass, please, and then come back and see if I do it today or if I do it tomorrow. I'm not sure. I always say it's during a football game because that's when my husband is entertained, and I have time to play. I have to get snacks and all that kind of stuff ready for him, which should be easy because he is not feeling the best. Okay, so here, look at how pretty that is. Now I'm going to use, you guys have the pop-up dots, And I'm going to use pop-up dots on this baby. Oh, but we have to get those little things out. And by those little things, I mean right here, you see, we've got those tiny little holes there. I love that because then you can see through it. And this is just staying very simple because we haven't added a ruffle to her boobies section right now. Maybe we'll do it after. Right now I'm trying to just put her together so you guys see what it's going to look like. We will dress her up more. So what do you think about doing a name tag with a dress or the hat? I think the hat would be so cute as a name tag. We can even wear it on our heads with one of those little plastic headbands. You get them at Walmart for a couple dollars or something. Usually they come in a set of 2 or 3. But I think that would be fun to use as a name tag because, you know, it's the year of fashion. Okay, there's still some little right there. Am I getting her little stuff out? Yes. I don't know about the rose gold. I'm just going with it. It's just my first one. Okay. So we're going to pull on the top and on the bottom, okay, like that. And then I'm kind of going this way, and we're going to get her little area, just like a little fillet, top and bottom, okay? And you want to put her just in the right spot. And then you can come over here and pull on her gently. And then you can pull on this side. Okay. Louis is going to have a field day because there's going to be so much trash to get off the floor. He loves to eat paper, that poor dog, because his mommy puts him on a diet. Okay. So there's that one, you see? Isn't that fun? Okay, so now we're going to take this part off also. This is really sticky. I can't believe this is from the dollar store. Okay, I gotta loosen up the ribbon because you want to be able to see it in the middle, so I'm pushing it out to the edges. Okay, pull on it. Okay, now you can play with her little outfit here a little bit better. And you get one of those little pretty little irons for the ribbon. And apparently I overcalculated. Maybe it was supposed to be single. I did double. And I am not a bowy kind of person. I do not make pretty bows. That's why I buy bows. But Dina, my friend down the road, she makes gorgeous bows. Yes, I'm holding my tongue right. There we go. You know, I don't think that this has to even be real ribbon. You could do fake ribbon. We could do paper through here. I don't think it has to be real ribbon. I mean, I think it would be really pretty with or without. And I think that maybe just about right there would be plenty. Look at all this ribbon. Yes, there was tons of ribbon left over. There we go. So here is our little bow. So stinking darling. Okay, so here is the accordion, and I think we're supposed to make 3 or 4 of these little pockets, pages, to turn it into a book. But now we need to do a back, and this is when I go off a plan because I don't always follow the directions. And let me see, where did Annalise paper go? Went back to the floor. Do we have to use the same exact color of paper? Why not? For the back. Why not? The congrats, Donna M. Donna M. FedEx. Oh my God. Oh, did you give him a big hug? You're so good. Oh, I love it, Donna. 7.5. I'd forgotten how big to cut. I'm sure that's more than enough, but just in case. And then we get our big plate. That's what we've decided we needed. I think you can probably use your small plate, but it looks safer with a big plate. Okay, and then this is universal, and over here I think I decided I was paying attention to the flowers, but look, you can't even see the flowers, but you will for the back, because the back is only going to use this in my little dress anyway. So there. Is that correct? I think it's the other way. Yep, that looks better to me. I don't know which one's the top, which one's the bottom. This is the bottom and the leaf is going this way, so I think it's like that. Okay, here we go. We're going in. We've decided. We've made a commitment. We're not looking at it. None of this think twice, double cut, measure twice stuff. Donna, I'm so happy for you. I can't wait to see all your goodies. Move that out of the way. That one's extra. Okay, see, that's why you have to have a real nice clean desk when you're crafting, because you want to be able to move things around and close things around. Okay, so here's the inside of my little book, and here's when I go off grid, off plan. Okay, let's see what's going to work. So if you did any of the other mini albums, they look like this. This one is the album making dies and folders. It came with a embossing folder, and it came with extra dies. And I think it's going to be bigger than my dress. I don't know if I'm going to like it. It came with these guys right here. Maybe we can make her smaller. So let's look and see, because I kind of like the hinge system to be more like this, like the little book system, in lieu of the accordion system. At least that's in my head. That's what I want to make. So let's see if we can make them fit her sweet little waist, because that's the issue, that her sweet little waist is small. So if you make a little book, and I pre-made one because I'm crazy, and here's the little book. It comes with 4 signatures in here, and this is Annalise, and I absolutely love Annalise. And so we open it up like this. And so if this part here does not fit in her waist, it is this part here to this part. So I am going to look at this and measure her waist. Right there to right there. That is 4 1/4. I'm saying 4 1/4. So this is 5. So we are going to cut her book, because I want to use this little thing that I made. So we're going to cut it down to 4 1/4. I'm holding it up. And right into 4 1/8. So I'm literally taking off an inch almost. Why don't we go for the whole inch, so it's easier to make the other side also exactly the same. So right here, taking off an inch. Okay, hold on to those little things, because that might be good to have. And from over here, that was at 5, and now I'm going to take off a whole inch on this side. Yours is coming on Tuesday. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy for you. You are going to love to do this. So I recommend practicing before you actually do, because after as I cut away here. Okay, so here's my little book from top to bottom now. Does she fit in her little space? If I had a little lacy thing, she could fit on the top portion of it. So let's glue her down. So if I would have been doing this after, you know, if I would have calculated, I would have made this Annalise center a little bit better, but I don't think that looks so bad, me cutting off edges of the Annalise. I don't think that looks horrific. Yep, right there. Okay, so I'm going to use heavy duty. Where's my score tape? It's in my big bag. It's on the side, my extra heavy duty tools. And we're going to put, because to me the score tape holds it down, like it holds, okay? It does not move. And I think that's what this needs. This needs to be in. So I pre-made this sometime this week because I wanted to play with Annalise and fall in love with her again, because yes, she is an older collection. What are we, 2 back? I think I have 2 Annalise boxes, so she might have been from, could she have been from a crop at home, or was Annalise box from Create? Let's think, let's remember the joy. I'm gonna do the bottom one first, and I would say it's this one. And then I'm gonna put some wet glue on it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. The hinge system is the way to go. I just like this better than that other one. And I like making little secret pockets and all that kind of little stuff that you get to do with the that you get to use when you use the hinging system. I just like it better. And I'm just practicing, so that's why I'm going off the instructions. Okay, so now I'm going to figure out how to set this now that we have both sides. And is she opening up in the right direction? All that kind of stuff. Okay, you see that? And now we're going to do the same thing to what I'm calling the front. Oh, so stinking cute. So let's think about doing this tomorrow, the Sunday, the crop practice for Create, okay? Please, 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 if you join me on my Facebook, you will see a link so that you can practice before the big crop. The big crop is going to be on October the 26th. If you send me an invitation to your state group, I can also link it on there. But I'm not like sending emails and all that kind of stuff because I don't want to get too wrapped up in that. You know, I want to play also with you guys. That's what I want to do. Okay, so I wanted the corner here to be on this side. I'm just taking off a tiny little triangle just to kind of make sure she keeps her little voluptuous little spot here. Once we make a template, then we know how to do this better. This is just the first run. That's why I'm saying use paper that you have lots of, that you won't feel bad messing up, giving away, gifting, doing all that other wonderful stuff that we do with our paper. Let me see that on this side. Okay, so now here we have our little mini book that's going to open like this, and you have it this way. So in that same family of paper, I want to say that I have these envelopes, cards, and I think I think this is the cake, but to me it looked like it fit Annalise. And here we have 4 signatures. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of like that. I think I do them alternating colors, and I thought I had a middle one, but we'll leave the purple out. So I like that. And then these need to be cut down also, because this little page we ended up with is I'm gonna say from here to here is I want to make them a little bit smaller than the outside, 4.5. So 4.5, okay. And I think once we add the little ruffle part to it, it's not going to bother. You're not going to be able to see the page paper sticking out. So 4.25. Measure twice. Cut once. 4.25. No, right at 4. You see, that's why I had to look twice. 4. Right at 4. So we're going to get our little paper. You get your envelopes, cards, and you're going to cut this that is at now 5. You're going to cut it to 4. And it's going to leave it right on the yellow. The envelope opens in this direction. So that means you want to, and I'm going to be right under the 4. Okay. Lovely. A pink, and I wanted to do, I'm wondering if Nick got all packed up. We were talking about that. So I will finish decorating all of this later. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for forever. This wasn't going to be an actual tutorial class. I just wanted to kind of play with this one before we go away. And you all kind of can see what it's going to take to put this together and have a little fun with it. Now what I want to do also with this is, before I cut them, I want to make a little notch on the top, kind of like a library card. So I'm going to do the 1 inch, and that will help also with the boobage. I love it. Oh my goodness, my husband's outside, right there. So if we put this at 2, what I'm thinking of doing this, and I have on my stamp punch here, I have little pencil lines. Do you see that? Those little pencil markings tell me where I'm going. And get a little pencil. And the center is a little bit off from this. And I'm going to stamp it right into where I have my little cuts. And once you make one, it makes it easier to do the rest. Okay. You can do a little line so that you're sure where it goes. Oh my. More stuff is coming in. As in deliveries. As in hubby's like, what in the world are you having delivered? I can see. Did you hear the squeaky door coming? Oh, I have an extra one in there. That's why it's not cutting it. Silly goose. Now you do this one. Now there's a lot of albums that do this this die system with the hinging. There's all different. We've had at least 3 albums. This one I think is Create10 that I got the die from. Okay, so this one goes in and it goes in this way. Okay. And then I wanted a yellow one and goes in this way. So it's going to be, you know, we can do maybe a pink one on the other side. I think I want this one. So we have them colored in the right directions. Okay, and then before we do that part, we get a little bit of the skinny, the very, very, very skinny blue tape. And what we're doing here is sealing this up, but not all the way out to the edge, just about 1 inch off, okay? Oh, I hear Louie. He's having a party over there. He is eating stuff off the floor. Thank you, Martha, for the Zoom. Yeah, I'm thinking it's sometime tomorrow. I just don't know. I never know when it's going to actually happen until it happens, because I have to take care of the house and see what's going on. And you guys know that I have a house for sale. So if something happens there, then I have to take care of that. But I think it's just kind of like a practice run to see if you have the right apps and all that kind of stuff, and the camera for a Zoom practice run. And we need to have a camera. That's the only thing that I am making that you absolutely must have, because I can't let you in if you don't have a picture of your, if we can't see who you are. It's just impossible for me to do that. We just have to take care of each other, and that's the only thing I can think of to do. So now I already have double-sided tape on these. This is the hard part, okay? This is double-sided tape, okay? And you want to have it going down in that direction, because you want to push your little binders, photo, little cards here in like this. And once you get it, kind of wiggle it in there to the space that you want. And I press down as far as I can. and then you kind of pull slowly and press. Okay. And so that little notch up here kind of helps, because that notch will help you. So now here's pink. So I wanted to do the next one in yellow. There. And here. So what did you think? Which one is the favorite? Are you madly in love with the corset, or is it just me? Am I the only one that is corset crazy, or I don't even like have a wedding or anything special I have to put together. I do have a wedding coming up, and I think I'd love to make her a little mini book just for fun. I don't think she'd ever like use it or even know what to do with it. You know, our young children, I don't know if they know to scrapbook. I mean, my son does, but you know, I don't know. Okay. And then the next one is going to be a pink one. You can see how the colors are coming. And this is over and over and over. Just about 2 more, and we go with the next one. And then what you will see, the book coming together. What I'm calling the book. And let me bring this in way closer so you can kind of see even more. Okay, I'm pressing down into it. Am I still in screen? Oh, lost it. If you lose it, you can fish it back out. It's not a big deal. You see, that one also ripped. Did it? Yeah. Oh, I can make one for one of my little sweet friends also. Her daughter's getting married. Or daughter-in-law. But, you know, they've been dating since they were 2. So, it's like a daughter. I think I still left some behind. Okay. And then the next one, kind of maneuver that. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure you can still see. Here is my tape, and I'm lifting that little piece up. I'm leaving that one out there as a holder pull situation here, and you're pulling this one out, and then right there. There you go. Okay, so here's our little book. Okay, and what we're going to do with all of this loveliness is use all of these little pieces of paper to cover them up, right? And then you have this lovely book that was your cards that you made, okay? And we will decorate them and make them all super pretty. And that way you guys know what's going on. So, my goodness, was that a forever 3.5 hour, I don't know, it's 3:30 now. Okay, so here is our one corset. And that is just simple. Look how fabulous, look how fabulous that looks. And it's just super simple. I used the Annalise, and I used the bookbinding hinge system for it in lieu of the accordion. I still want to make the accordion because I think it'd be really cool to open it up like, you know. But I think that is super cute. It is super cute. I think that is really darling. And then you're going to have to put the belt and maybe magnets, or I don't know what you're going to do to keep it all together and fabulousness. But I think that's super cute, really. So thank you so much for hanging out with me and doing this wild, like crazy wild, what you guys got to meet my favorite FedEx superhero, Jacob, and you guys got to hang out with me and meet Hicks, and then here is Louie. Louie, honey, what you got going on? And we did one little one of this, okay? Love it. Thank you so much, Annette. You're so sweet. I'm gonna go take my purple and my poster that says, Jacob, thank you. Okay, so here we go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. You think you like the rose paper, what was it called? Rose gold in lieu of gold. I mean, it's up to you, right? And of course you can do it in the back also. I just kind of wanted to see that paper. Okay, so come in, please join my Facebook group, Martha's Paper Crafting. And that is where I'm going to put my link for tomorrow, somewhere in the time. I don't know. It's just a crazy time. And so just come join me. And I promise I'll put it up there. And we're going to practice. So to do the Zoom. For you guys that don't know how to do the Zoom, or have never done it before, it's easy. You just kind of have to follow the instructions and go with it. You need to have a camera. You need to let your phone have access to the camera and the mic. Yes, you have to. As soon as I knew what is going on with it, yes. So we can do that. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys later. Thank you. You make it look so easy. It is easy. It was just easy peasy. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Enjoy your Create 10. Yay! It's home. Bye.